What's up, guys? Zinigami here, and let's go through 40 Stamina Nightmare Luffy Raid, coming soon to the global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. That's right, we don't have to wait all the way until Halloween. Nightmare Luffy is coming to global. Once again, we're going to use the Game With guide. Game With, there will be a link in the video description, has very, very good written details about the guide. I have 3 Nightmare Luffy 40 Stamina Raid guides up already, so if you want to see the raid in action, you can see any one of those 3. We'll be using some of those teams and some very similar teams and some brand new teams in this prep guide. But if you want to see in action, check out any one of those 3. And of course, whenever it actually comes out to global, I'll be making a new guide for Nightmare Luffy for global stuff. So Nightmare Luffy, there is a condition for the raid boss, and that is every other turn, that's every 2 turns, you're going to take 10% of your current health damage. So that's not 10% of max health, that's 10% of current health damage. So really high health teams are going to take a lot of damage early on because they're going to take 10% of their really high health. So double Garp teams take a lot of damage. And Strong World Shanks actually is not super duper great. If you have a way to heal, like if you have Psy Marco, then Strong Shanks is of course amazing. But Strong Shanks is probably going to be about a 2.5 times attack captain, since you're probably going to have somewhere between half and 3/4 of your health if you're stalling safely against Nightmare Luffy. A good captain, however, is like Gil Tesoro. You will probably be above half health, so you'll probably be able to take advantage of Gil Tesoro's special ability. So turn 1 and turn 2, those are just your regular stages, just fodder units and turtles and lobsters. 15 hit points on each of those if you want to stall there. Stage 3 is going to bind you. You'll either have this colorful stage or a stage with a bunch of int dudes. They will bind you for 3 turns if they are weak. On stage 4, you're gonna get the first mini-boss, Nightmare Luffy. This Nightmare Luffy can drop, so if you get very lucky, you can actually get 2 Nightmare Luffys from a single run. It is very unlikely though. I think I've only had it happen once, if ever. All the times I farmed him on Japan, and I have maxed him out and also farmed him for sockets. So if the chance of getting that second, or this Luffy to drop is very, very, very low. This Luffy has 420,000 hit points. He'll attack every other turn for 6,600. And what he'll do is he'll preemptively deal 2,000 damage to you and lower your chance of getting Psy Orbs for 7 turns. So you're using a Psy heavy team, which most people will be. This will basically make it so that way you have a lot of non-matching orbs for 7 turns. However, you should be able to take them out all in 2 turns, or if you're a lower damage team, take all the 3 of these guys out first, start damaging Nightmare Luffy, kill him on the second, or kill him on the 3rd or 4th turns before you take another hit from him. On to the Nightmare Luffy boss. Nightmare Luffy has 1.1 million hit points. Yes, even on the 40 stamina version, which is the highest difficulty. 1.1 million hit points, attacks every other turn for 8,900 damage, and has an 11 hit combo barrier for 8 turns. What he'll do is, or for 10 turns, sorry, for 10 turns he has 11 hit combo barrier. What he'll do is, if you get him below 50%, instead of attacking for his 8,900, he'll attack for 15,000. Upon death, he will revive back to full health, so you actually have to do that 1.15 million damage twice to him. He'll revive back to full health, and he'll limit your combo meter to 2 times, so a double Rayleigh team is not recommended, although is still doable. Would not recommend using double Rayleigh at all though. If you're wondering, by the way, if you use like a Hancock special will also do a limit to it, so there are ways to like be really cutesy and finicky and get around this 2.0 barrier with Hancock, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just know that if you get that 2.0 barrier block first and then use Hancock Special after that, Hancock will set you to 2.0 chain limited 2. The damage calculator should reflect all that damage, all those effects properly. And then after his revive, he has the same thing. If you get him below 50% or below 20%, he will have a 1,500 damage attack instead. So Nightmare Luffy is, since he's got very low health, he's actually not too bad to kill. You can still delay him. And if you have Mirage Temple Nami, which everyone should have their Mirage Temple Nami, you can completely eat one of his attacks no matter what. So Mirage Temple Nami will completely negate one attack. Golden Pound Usopp, if you use Golden Pound Usopp right away, you have 5 turns before he attacks you. That makes it very easy to kill him the first time, and then you can burst him on the second time. Or the other way around, you can burst him if you get lucky with orbs, and then Golden Pound Usopp on the second time. So let's go over some teams. One team we're going to be looking at is, of course, the ever-popular Mihawk Slasher team. We're going to be using a Law Friend Captain because Law Special will actually let our Mihawks use his special. If you use like a double Dex Mihawk or Dex Mihawk Int Mihawk, it's not really going to be great since you can't use that Mihawk special. What you can also do is use a Zoro Friend Captain, a 6-star Zoro Friend Captain. This way you can use Zoro for a type boost and then Dofi for an orb boost. But if you're using the Law or the Zoro, either way, you can bring a Golden Pound Usopp. If you use Golden Pound Usopp special, once again, you have 5 turns of punching Nightmare Luffy. Even without any matching orbs, you can see that I am doing, and once again, 11-hit barrier. Without barriers, you'll do more damage, but just an 11-hit combo barrier. Golden Pound Usopp already gets rid of most of that barrier ball by himself with his 6-hit combo. Golden Pound Usopp, and then ending on all the other attacks, already deals 400,000 damage without any matching orbs. So Golden Pound Usopp once, attack him a few times, he'll go down. After revive, use Law Special, use Mihawk Special, and if you have 1 matching orb, Doflamingo Momonga Special does more than enough damage to kill him. So all you need is 1 matching orb for Momonga, Doflamingo. If you have 2 matching orbs, that's even easier. If you got 3, golden. Or if you have 2 Dex orbs, you'll do most of it, and then you could kill him on the second attack, because remember, he attacks every other turn. Or since if you use Mihawk Special, 2 Dex matching orbs will kill him. So 1 yellow or 2 green matching orbs of this team will kill him after the revive easy. You also have T-Bone Special to try to help you survive an attack. He cuts your own health, but reduces damage taken by 90%. And with this team, your health isn't really a concern. The next team we're going to be looking at is a Blackbeard 5+ Luffy team. The Blackbeard team is going to, or the Blackbeard is going to let you ignore Nightmare Luffy's 11-hit barrier, so it doesn't really matter. You can use Blackbeard Special to cut his health by 30%, no matter what. 5+ Luffy lets you delay for a turn. Golden Pound Usopp lets you delay for 3 turns, so you can use Golden Pound Usopp first, then 5+ Luffy second, or the other way around, whichever one you like. Like, you can use Golden Pound Usopp to delay on stage 4 Luffy. You can use Golden Pound Usopp here, then use 5+ Luffy on Nightmare Luffy, and then use Golden Pound Usopp again after he revives. All options for you. Momonga basically boosts himself. You can replace Momonga with any Psy character, really, since we have a Slasher, a Fighter, a Shooter, and a Striker. So Momonga can be anybody. Just Momonga is a self-boosting side character basically on this team. So use Momonga Special, use Dofi Special, and you've almost killed him with a single attack. 1 matching orb, Doflamingo Special, Momonga Special. Kaku Special also lets you boost orbs. If you want to do that, you can replace Kaku with another striker like Aokiji. Very, very easy team. Very, very safe team. You got a lot of health to take some hit points. Important to remember, though, if you're using a Blackbeard captain, you cannot use Mirage Temple Nami or any other damage reducer. If you use Mirage Temple Nami, you're going to get hit, because Blackbeard will make your damage reduction useless. So do not use Mirage Temple Nami, do not use Alvida, do not use Perun, do not use anything like that with a Blackbeard captain, or you're going to look very, very foolish. As long as you don't do that and just focus on damage, you'll take him down no problem. Just use those delays from Luffy and Golden Pound Usopp to kill him. Next team we're going to be looking at is Double Guild Tesoro. Like I said, you can use a Stronghold Shanks here. Shanks. You can use a Stronghold Shanks friend captain, but the thing is with Stronghold Shanks is that once your health starts getting lower because of that 10% health cut every single turn, you're going to lose a lot of your damage. So you'll see here, this is only 350,000 with Double Guild Tesoro. Guild Tesoro. You can actually, it doesn't matter what your health at, you'll still do more than Shanks. So Shanks needs to be at above, I think, like 60% to do more damage than a Guild Tesoro captain. A Guild Tesoro, you only want to be above 50%, so that way you can use his special ability to give you all matching Psy orbs. So as long as you stay above 50% health, you can use 1 Guild Tesoro special to give you fully matching Psy orbs. Important to know that, whenever you kill Nightmare Luffy, When he revives, that is not a turn. So if you use a multi-stage special like Kobe special or Sabo specials, you will keep that special for the next turn. So if I use Guild Tutorial turn 1, as soon as we get to Nightmare Luffy, it doesn't matter that we had badly matching orbs. We have fully matching Psy orbs. Use Kobe special and use a Momonga special. We'll do 2 million damage. After we kill Nightmare Luffy that first time, we will still have Kobe special on. We'll use the other Guild Tutorial special and use Enel specials, and we'll do 1.7 million damage. Although you will do a little bit less. Remember, you can go to the map effects, go find the Nightmare Luffy. That sets you to 2.0 chain. You'll see how much damage you'll actually do after revive. So you want to use Momonga special second and then Enel special first, because Enel will do a little bit less damage with his team than Momonga will, because Momonga will boost 1, 2, 3, 4 characters, these 4 cerebral characters. But we'll go ahead and take that off. So this is a very easy 2-turn kill team. Kill him instantly every single time and guarantees you matching orbs with both of those turns. If you want to be one of those really, really slow players, you can always use a double Garp team. The double Garp team has a lot of health, but remember that since you lose 10% of your health every turn, you're going to lose a really large chunk of your health very, very quickly just by being alive. So you're going to lose a lot of your health. Even though you can lose a lot of your health, you still have a huge amount, able to take several hits from Nightmare Luffy. And remember that the end of turn damage will not kill, or the end of turn damage from the environmental damage will never kill you unless you have 1 hit point. If you are exactly 1 hit point, it will kill you. Important to remember if you're using a double 6-star Croc team and you're using Strong-Willed Robin, not Strong-Willed Robin, if you're using the Cerebral Robin, it sets you to 1 hit point. This is why you want to have level 1 heal per turn. If you set yourself to 1 hit point and you take the environmental damage, you will die. If you have 2 hit points, you will survive. So you need at least 2 hit points. Level 1 heal per turn on that 6-star Croc team. Pro tip. With a double Garp team, even without orbs, you still deal a little bit of damage. Mirage Temple Nami helps you take a hit. Golden Pound Usopp lets you delay him. Kobe, whenever you get some orbs. Garp lets you get some orbs. Pika, use Pika earlier on while you still have your Psy rate down, so you can turn those Psy orbs into matching orbs. You can also swap Pika for a Psy type booster, like you can swap Pika for, once again, that Psy Enel. So you use Psy Enel and Kobe for almost killing him 1 time, then Golden Pound Usopp and Mirage Temple after the revive, or the other way around. And of course, one of my favorite teams, Akainu. Akainu beats Nightmare Luffy very, very easily. Here's a free-to-play version of an Akainu team versus Nightmare Luffy. Since you have Psy rate down, you actually have a higher chance of getting Strength Orbs, which Akainu loves. So if you have a few matching orbs here, you can use 5+ Luffy to delay him. You can use Mirage Temple Nami to ignore an attack, since you have low health, thanks to Chopper. Remember that you need at least 2,000 hit points. If you don't have 2,000 hit points, whenever you go into stage 4, you will die, but as long as you have more than 2,000 hit points, after that, it doesn't matter. Mirage Temple Nami to negate a hit, 5+ Luffy to delay him for a turn. This Frankie is only here to give you 1 red orb guaranteed, because he gives you a red orb, so you can swap him with anyone. Swapping him with like a Blomenko is even better. Strength Blomenko will give you a lot of red orbs. Monster Chopper special doesn't matter since he can't hit him with the barrier up, and Kuma special will make it an instant kill. If you have double Akainu, you actually can beat this entire raid without using a single special really consistently. Double Akainu, just put the highest attack characters you got. For the sake of simplicity, let's just slap a bunch of Akainus in here. Just double Akainu. 3 red orbs and you've almost killed him. This is with barrier up, so 3 red orbs, congrats, you've almost killed him. 4 red orbs, he's dead. So since he attacks every 2 turns, you got 3 red orbs a turn, you kill him immediately. You have a really good chance of getting that. Even if you don't kill him, you could swap one of these out for an Alvida. So that way, if you make a mistake, you can Alvida one of those attacks, or you can just wait until Kuma or 5+ Luffy to guarantee a kill. You can consistently kill Nightmare Luffy with double Akainu without using any specials. And, I'm not kidding, my farming team is Kinemon here. This is my farming team for the Japanese version. Is I just use Kinemon because he's gonna guarantee me 3 red orbs. If I don't get red orbs, then I use Kinemon special. If I do get red orbs, I just attack him and he'll die in 2 attacks. Easy, super duper. Nightmare Luffy is very easy, and Akainu is a stupid character. Guys, I've been Zenigami. Get ready, he's gonna be here on June 8th. I will be doing a 24-hour stream on June 8th, but I will be starting it on June 8th, so probably towards the end or halfway through our 24-hour stream, that's when Nightmare Luffy will come out, and we will be farming him for quite a while, so check us out. I've been Zenigami, thank you so much for watching. Good luck, and y'all stay beautiful.